Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Hello. Where are we? Let's go with.
I was getting the introductions out.
Yeah, well, I can redo it. Let's go. There.
Yep.
Turn that one off. Hello. Yeah, we got audio now.
Yep.
I see it.
Don't get kicked off.
Honestly, Scotty. Hello. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. We have two podcast virgins with us. We have Aaron Budak, who's going to be opening up Happy Humpback Cafe, where the former spot of Sherry's Corner in Magnolia on Lexington Ave, and Neil Maver, former head chef at Tono, who's going to be opening up where the brew pub was, Oak to Ember. We're going to talk to them about their plans and everything else. Jimmy Dalpiaz is here with us.
Good morning, Gloucester.
I'm your host, Joey Shimataro. Scotty Mack right there.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Paul Gamber,
Good morning, Gloucester.
DMD. Pat Dalpiaz manning the comment section.
DMV.
Nice job with the transition right there. I
Well,
like it.
Finally.
No,
He nailed it.
my daughter.
He got a lesson from
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Your daughter did a fantastic job. She was on the job for 10 seconds. She picked up the whole thing.
She reminds me quite often.
And we have Fingers. There he is. Jimmy
Hey!
Jimmy
There he is.
Capillo over there. Fingers.
I'll tell your wife what that means.
We have several gifts. If you share the podcast and type shared in the notes, we have several gifts. Gift number one, we have this ornament filled with sand and a, let me see if we can
Get faces in there. That's
I know the faces. Everybody block their face.
There
There it
it
is.
is.
Christmas ornament with a lobster inside. If you share it, you can get a potentially win that. And we have we're gonna give two more prizes. Happy Humpback Cafe stickers.
So cool.
Very cool. So those are gonna be two different prizes as well. Thank you for providing the prize. I appreciate it.
I'd like to thank Paul Gamber for making me look like I lost 45 pounds. I'm going to sit next to Paul every week.
I noticed that at these podcasts, it's like I'm always closest to the camera, and I.
The one we did at the one
There's the Bonza camera.
See? Up on.
the one we did at Castaways, Nicole was sitting next to you,
Yeah.
and she looked like a midget next to you. You just looked like an absolute giant. I know you're a big guy and stuff, but I don't feel like you're that much bigger than I am. But like apparently you are.
Yeah.
Like I said, very slimming. Thanks, Paul.
He's
My pleasure.
a giant among men. A giant among men. So let's get right into it. We'll start out with Aaron. Aaron, why don't you give us a little background into your culinary experience, and then we'll talk a little bit about the place that you're going to open up.
All right, culinary experience. I've probably been cooking and been in kitchens for about 15 years now. Started in Boston at Gaslight, Boston. It's actually where I met Neil Maver. We worked together there for a while. I worked other places in Boston, worked for Octane Group. Neil enticed us to Gloucester. We would come visit him, and it was beautiful up here. Price of living was crazy in Boston, so we wanted a family. Me and my wife moved to Gloucester. We worked together at Tono for a while, and then Neil went to do Tono Wakefield, and I took over Tono in Gloucester. Ran that for a while. We always wanted our own spot, so this opportunity where Sherry's closed down is great, and there's a community to serve, and they want the food, and we're here to provide it. So we just took the opportunity and got a loan from Cape Ann Savings Bank. It's very nice, and we're going to open hopefully soon. We're hoping mid-November.
And so it's Happy Humpback Cafe.
Correct.
So when I hear cafe, I think breakfast and lunch.
Correct.
Is that what we're looking at?
Yep, we're looking to be open 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Nice family. Nice for a family.
Right.
Yeah, you can still have a life.
Yeah, I have 3 children. So
Oh, wow.
twins that are a little over 2.5 and 4-month-old. So,
Wow.
and I like them, so
Yeah.
I kind of want to spend some time with them. This might let me do that.
And you're up early in the morning anyway.
Yeah, I'm already up. So
So there's different styles, and there's no right or wrong answer here, but there's different styles of breakfast joints.
Yep.
There's greasy spoons that give you huge portions, and it's good food and stuff like that, hearty, like lumberjack style. Then there's more of an artisan style breakfast. Where do you figure your food is going to fit in?
So probably not greasy spoon. Trying to look for more fresh. Like we have good relationships with farms and stuff around here. So like fresh stuff that'll make you feel good, get you going on your day, give you power and energy to get through it. We're gonna make everything as fresh as we can. Like constantly producing things. Like that's our history in restaurants is we just make everything. We don't want to buy in product. We want to make everything.
Was it Alice Waters? Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's where it all originates
from. The Chez Panisse,
Yeah.
farm to table. Isn't it? We all did like that kind of lineage. The girl Danielle from
She used to work there.
Pasta Via Corta, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a bunch of young chefs. The guy at Talise, and the short and pretentious place, like where they have all like they really just kind of. I mean, short and Maine. I meant short and Maine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Short and Maine.
I mean,
we're short and Maine. Short and Maine.
We're still gonna have like super tasty breakfast sandwiches with like bacon and ham and sausage and all that stuff. We're not like a health food spot or anything, but like really trying to like source and produce like the freshest things we can for you.
That's awesome.
We don't want you to feel crappy when you're leaving there.
So give me an example of some of the dishes that you're going to provide that might be a little bit different than you get anywhere else.
So we're gonna do like waffles and pancakes, but almost if you think about like an ice cream bar, like there'd be all kinds of interesting toppings and things you can add in, and like cool compound butters or sauces you can put on them. So that would be fun for like kids or even adults who want to have something a little fun. Breakfast sandwiches, we'll have different sorts of meat options. Like we're thinking about like mortadella or like really good ham or
prosciutto.
Yeah, we're gonna source a bunch of good stuff like that. So we have different kinds of like options. Have omelets.
Well, Donna Arizoni, who I call the unofficial mayor of Magnolia, she wrote welcome, and we all can't wait to see it.
Oh, we're so excited.
that's-
I've met so many people in that community in the past, like just being in there cleaning. We went to Magtoberfest and met a lot of people there that were really excited.
What a scene, huh?
Yeah, it got us super psyched about being
So,
there.
I was at Manitoba-Fest too, and Jim Delpiaz was there wearing a bright pink T-shirt or collared shirt. Did you happen to catch that?
This gentleman?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw his beautiful car there. It was...
Yeah.
Let's talk about the car.
Yeah.
Wow. You just made his whole day. Like the rest of the day, Jim, you can just go to bed now. Your whole day was.
The pink shirt is part of the shtick that we do.
Breast
when
cancer
we do.
awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, pet these photos.
It's
Yeah, but-
pink.
It's pink.
Your colors
Would
are
you
pink.
wear it
Yes.
in November though?
I like the shirt.
Sure.
Jim, I think you're entitled.
Good in the pink.
He feels confident enough in his maleness
Oh.
that he doesn't. It doesn't matter to him that he's wearing the fuchsia.
Susan
I
Lipset
commend
said
you.
the whole crew is watching it, and they're all shaking their heads right now, saying yes.
So this is
I'm
check out
all
this.
about breast
I want to
cancer.
show you. This is the
Breast cancer
ultimate.
awareness, though.
Wait, how do I do
We
this?
going to gym.
This is
Right.
right here. Go to this is the ultimate setup right here to watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Susan Lipset right here. It's got it. Her whole family is watching. They got it streaming to their big, huge television at their house right now. I love it.
Wow,
I
a
love
beautiful
it.
that looks
thing
like
right
a
there.
Super Bowl tailgate.
I know,
party or something, you know?
That's what we got. People tailgating for the podcast. Okay, so we haven't got to this though, Aaron. We have to get to it.
Sir.
All of our podcast virgins answer a two-part question.
Yep.
It's
I'm
death row sub and death row meal.
Right.
Death row sub. It's the warden comes in, he says you're going to die tomorrow. We're going to execute you. We get you a sub from any. There has to be an establishment, not your grandmother's sub or
Yep.
anything like that. Where is what establishment are you getting that sub from, and what is the order?
It's got to be Copa in Boston, and it's their Italian grinder. We've
What
got,
street is Copa on?
Shawmut Ave.
Okay.
We've gotten it each time. It's the first thing my wife has eaten after giving birth. We
Oh.
get it delivered to the hospital.
And it must work because you have how many kids?
3 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tradition, yeah.
But we used to live in the South End. We would walk down there and get that and a pizza, but you got to get the grinder there. They slice it fresh, so
Oh wow.
hopefully we're going to have an Italian grinder on our menu, and we're going to try to follow that tradition of slicing the meat fresh for each sandwich.
Wow.
Who owns Copa? Eric? Eric.
Jamie Bissonette and
Ken Orange.
Ken Oranger, yeah.
All right.
Bissonette, isn't that the guy that's on the hockey
No, different
podcast?
guy.
Oh, it's not Biz.
Not Biz Nasty.
Not Biz Nasty. All right. Well, we're excited. We're excited for you and your family, and for this place, for the whole Magnolia community. But we're going to make our way out there to come check you out
Yeah,
as soon as it's
definitely.
open. Neil.
What about the
Don't
meal?
skip the
Did I
meal.
miss the
Oh,
meal?
death row meal.
Death row meal.
Thanks, Gamba.
Can it be a place that's closed? Well,
Ooh.
hear me out. So, like, pandemic shut down like a lot of big restaurants that were like
It's got a force.
forces in Boston. Like, I have a lot of Boston restaurants because I lived in Boston for a long time.
Yeah.
So it would be like Eastern Standard, and I used to go there and just get a dozen oysters and then roasted bone marrow, and it was like so satisfying to like
wow.
eat those two things and then like have a little cocktail and get out of there.
Jackson Pollock.
If I could go back and do that again, I would do it. But that place closed due to pandemic.
I know.
Mm.
I'm surprised because a lot of the restaurants, some restaurant guys got a lot of money, and you think that they would have been able to keep it going. But so okay, so give me that. We'll take a part B for some place that is open because we like to be able to think of places that people will actually take you up on. And I like the idea of you going outside of the city of Gloucester only because like we kind of know the. And I'm not trying to tell you where to go. But
Yeah, no.
Don't lead the witness.
yeah, I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Strike it from the record.
Maybe tacos from La Victoria in Beverly. We lived in Beverly. We used to get tacos from there all the time. It's like super authentic, good Mexican food, like
La Victoria.
La Victoria.
Where is that in Beverly?
It's like
Down
right
the
off
street.
Cabot Street.
Off of Cabot.
Off of Cabot.
Off of Cabot.
Yeah.
I've heard
Mm,
that's
I mean, I could eat
it's
tacos
good.
every day, so that's
Oh wow.
good.
Wow.
There you go. Now, when you have a taco, what kind of shell do you like?
So traditional, like I like the masa, like made fresh every day. You know, someone's mom is in the back making them.
Precedent.
And like that's how I'll do it at home too. But if we're eating like box tacos, like you know the ones you just do the ground beef. I do flour tortillas, and I get made fun of for it.
No, because I think that's interesting because I like flour tortillas better than corn tortillas.
Yeah, like the corn crunchy ones. I don't like those as much because they break and fall apart, and then your tacos all over
I'm
your
with you
lap.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that insider take right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no taco
Inside
fail.
of town.
No taco fail.
Neil, let's go with you now.
Yeah, please.
I've been sitting around this whole time, Joe. Let's go.
You know routine. Go.
No, but so you're doing something that I don't know anyone on the North Shore is doing what you're doing. You're gonna have
Opening a restaurant.
no, not necessarily just opening a restaurant, but like you're gonna have a live fire
Yeah, live fire.
inside the restaurant with like a huge hood.
Yep.
And it's gonna be open kitchen concept.
Open kitchen, yeah. Yeah, big wood fire grill. So all the meats, seafood, vegetables cooked over wood fire. That's where I got the name.
Oak to
Oak
Ember.
to Ember.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're you're big barbecue guy. Big.
yeah, like at
big
home,
wood.
I like to grill just like you. So I kind of wanted to open my own restaurant and kind of do what I enjoy doing, like cooking.
Do you have a collection of 50 Weber grills?
I have a.
He's
not
got
as much as Joe. I
No,
have a few.
he has an eclectic mix of different kind of charcoal and wood fired grill toys. Like Uni pizza oven. You get that Mac Daddy smoker. What's the brand on that?
Mill Scale in Texas.
Mill Scale, which
Yeah,
you
it's
turned me on to their Instagram account.
They're the best. I kind of want to. My next one's gonna be a bigger one. I think this is too small for the restaurant, but
it's outrageous.
Really?
So his
Don't
list
tell
of
my
grills
dad.
his list of grills is on your spank bank.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't even park in my driveway because my grills
say
take
that?
up all the space.
The Santa Maria grill.
Santa Maria.
Who made that
That's
one?
Grill Works out of Michigan.
Grill Works out of. He's got. If
You're
you
so
drive,
excited
and
right
what the
You're
thing
so
of it
excited.
is I don't know how you sleep at night because they're all in your driveway,
Yeah.
like accessible, especially the Uni one, like very easy to. Throw
My neighbor
into.
has 3 little daughters, and they're all like, "Why do you have so many grills? You have 8 grills." I don't know.
They're sleeping now. Now they won't.
Yeah.
Where he lives, Joe. That's
Right.
real stuff.
Don't give out his address. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much
One
just
of our
did everything.
listeners has a suggestion.
Just about gave out his address.
All right, let's see. The suggestion. We're Happy Humpback Cafe.
I'm sure Joey would give you a few of his.
Kate. All right, Kate. Enough of that. My lovely wife has joined us.
I think I gave Joey one of mine. Am I not supposed to say that?
Yeah, that's right. You gave it to me. Yeah.
I asked him to take it
He asked me. Yeah, he was taking up too much space. He had to make room for the big mill scale one.
for the mill scale.
That's right. That's right. So let's go right into your death row sub and death row meal.
I think sub would be Bob's in Medford, an Italian from Bob's.
I know where it is.
Yeah,
That place is ridiculous.
That place is really, really good.
What kind? Wait, what was
The
sub?
Italian.
The Italian.
Yeah,
I like their prosciutto.
they have nice bread, good meats, obviously.
They have a great meat case, and it's not outrageously priced.
No, yeah,
You can
I
get
think it's like
short ribs
$7 for a huge Italian sub.
Yeah,
So,
is it?
Bob's in Medford.
Bob's and old school.
Old
It's
very
almost
old
like
school.
it would be like Vigilio's on steroids.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go there.
Worth a stop. Worth a drive off the beaten path to get to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe Neil will bring me.
let's go today.
Nice.
Great call.
And then dinner.
We bring families together here. In Illinois.
Oh, me and Neil are already family.
Yeah. Actually, like Aaron, I think I would choose the carbonara from Copa in the South End that he was talking about. Again, I mean, they just know how to do everything. And
So how many seats are there going to be at Oak to Ember?
I think we're looking for like 120 inside, 60 outside. So
you're going to maintain
Big.
that outside space that the Cape Ann Brewing had.
yeah, the little patio out back.
But let's talk a little bit about the redesign. So the space that was there for the people that have been at Cape Ann Brewing, you know that in the building facing Rogers Street, they had their production for the brewery equipment, the big silos
The
inside,
tanks.
the tanks and
Yeah.
everything like that. But that's all gone.
So that's all gone. We're going to put some tables, some booths right there. The kitchen's going to be right in there. So we're a nice little chef's table so people can sit right pretty much in the kitchen and yell at me.
Burn your eyebrows off.
Yeah, from the wood fire grill.
Yeah.
So that place is gonna smell tremendous.
I hope so. And then I think
know?
the plans also have my smoker outside too. So
Oh, wow.
the one that's in my
Okay.
driveway. I can't wait to get out of my driveway.
I love
Uh,
fresh wood fires. Just the smell of
Yeah,
it.
the smell.
And then the barbecue. I mean, that's an attraction in itself.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think it will be.
But it's Oak to Ember, but it's not necessarily good. It's not. I'm not. You to correct me if I'm wrong. It's not going to be a barbecue place.
No, I think like the lunch menu will be kind of based off the smoker outside, but dinner will just be, like good, produce from all the farms around here, good seafood, local seafood, good meats, prime meats. I'm trying to do.
Wow.
But everything cooked over the wood fire grill.
And what are the
Which-
plans for the deck area?
So the deck, we're getting a new awning. That should actually be done pretty soon. Tables out there. We're not doing the picnic tables like they had.
Right.
Because I don't know how to sit in those things. I can't fit in them. So just tables out there.
How about there's a bar out there. Are you going to continue that? Or?
No, we're not. I think you have to get a permit for that.
Oh.
Which I don't know if they had. But
Yeah.
but we're not going to do the bar out there.
Okay.
Not in year one. Maybe
Right.
year two.
I would be remiss if I did not ask if there's going to be entertainment at all.
I don't know any DJs around here.
Some live bands.
Yeah, maybe some live bands. Yeah, probably eventually.
Down the road once you get comfortable and
year
you
one,
get
I kind of
settled in,
Yeah, stick to a restaurant and try to get that. Hopefully, it's good, and get that underway. And maybe year 2 and 3 start thinking about different things.
So you're going to be able to see in those big windows where all you saw driving down Roger Street were the brewing equipment.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the grill
Like
from those
football,
windows.
remind me.
That's like what our architect, but we're using a local guy from here. That's like what he's kind of banking on. So it's pretty cool. Hopefully you'll be able to see the fire from the street.
That'd be really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Can we smoke cigars? Jeff Romero wants to know.
of course.
There you go. Yeah. Anywhere, right inside.
Yeah.
At the
You can light it up at the grill.
Yeah,
So
right at the grill.
When's the opening? When's the opening for you guys?
Opening, I'm hoping for April.
April?
That'd be a nice, beautiful time to ease into the
Yeah,
season.
right before summertime. We opened Tono in the summertime. That was a lot, but I think April would be a good.
Aaron, how about you?
Mid-November we're shooting for.
Oh,
Nice.
excellent. Okay.
Very cool. Very cool. I can't wait for both places, to be honest with you. And how do you guys feel about, like, what was the impetus as far as, like, do you think that the pandemic created an opportunity for you to, like, find these spaces to then there, or are you nervous at all about, or was it just like your time, like you had spent your time, as working for other people and it was just your time to start on your own?
I think for me it's both. Like we moved up here wanting to open a place and like bring good food to Gloucester. Like I don't know. I think I have a slight skill set, but like bring it up here and like offer people like good food and good hospitality and stuff. That Sherry's definitely closed when the pandemic happened, and then it was somebody showed it to us, so we do benefit from the pandemic because it was part of them shutting down. We are planning already, we're going to focus on takeout, and we're not going to have servers. So you'll get order from the counter. We'll bring you the food and stuff, trying to reduce the amount of staff we're going to need because I know staffing's so hard right now. Yeah. And then the takeout and online ordering. So being prepared just in case something like it happens again.
Yeah.
But still offer a restaurant or cafe experience, but in a different way. Because I think everybody kind of had to adapt when the pandemic happened.
Yeah. And
going forward, just being ready to ready for anything. I don't know. You have to try.
Yeah. How about you, Neil?
Yeah, I think when the pandemic started, that's when I started thinking in my head, I kind of want to do something on my own. I worked under Anthony for 5 or 6 years, and that's where I kind of learned how to run a restaurant from him. So it was a good time. And then I had another spot that was kind of in my mind that fell through. And then once, I think it was back in January, we heard about the brewery, and a family friend of ours bought it, and the intention for us to lease it. So
what a spot.
It's a good spot.
Waterfront.
Yeah, you can see the harbor's awesome. The parking lot's right there. It's close to the hotel.
It's great.
It's going to, Tono's right there, so it just brings more people to the west end, I think.
When Tono opened up and then Drift opened up and the hotel opened up, I think some of the established restaurants were shaking in their boots, but I think it really did bring – I think it's been one of those situations where the rising tide has lifted everybody up.
I believe that.
The town is now a destination. Over the last, I'd say, 12 years has become a destination for people that – maybe Gloucester wasn't even on their radar, right? Mm-hmm. They were going Beverly or they were going into Boston or whatever, and now they're going north. They're coming here.
Oh, I agree with that.
Perfect example.
Being a guy from Wenham?
Yeah, we moved here, 14 years ago, and then Gloucester was not on our radar to go out to dinner. We'd come out here Sea Glass Beach and stuff with the kids and Good Harbor and all that kind of stuff, but not for dinner. And then I would say in the past 10 years, I mean, it's probably first on our list when we talk about want to go out to dinner. We'll say, how about in Gloucester? And then there's so many great places to choose from now. So it's definitely become a
Yeah,
destination.
it's basically what do you feel like today, and that's how you plan.
It's
You go out there.
it's an embarrassment of riches, really,
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
And especially
Absolutely, and this is going to just even send it over the top even more.
Yeah.
At one point, Newburyport was kind of heading that direction. They had started, they redid their downtown area, and then
I was in
added a
Newburyport
bunch of
yesterday,
restaurants.
actually, and
But I
agree
think
with you, Paul.
But I
that
think
was
then
like
they kind of let the downtown area go. Roads started, breaking
the
down.
Thursday
They weren't
Rail was
keeping up with it.
closed. I mean,
Yeah.
who does that? That's a staple.
That's interesting. All right, we're going to do a little roll call here. Wayne the mailman's with us. Mike Bertolino's with us.
He liked my car.
Peter
Wayne liked my car.
Peter Gleason's with us. Kathy Barlow's with us. Where are we here? My beautiful wife Caitlin's with us. Annie Rochon's with us. Donna Artizzoni's with us. And Mondello Capillo's Finger's wife. Susan Casey Lipsitz with us.
And her whole family.
My mom, Pat
I
Shimataro's
saw
with
Annie
us.
Rashawn out last night.
Oh,
Nice to see you, Annie.
Somebody did shout out to you here. Let me find it.
Joanne Wood is with us.
Mom, hi, Mom.
Peter Tarantino's with us. Lynn Scannell's with us. Let's go through. Chris Thompson's with us.
I want to give a shout out to everybody that's not on the screen, because the people that actually watch and they never comment doesn't mean that they're not viewing, Joe. So a big shout out to all the quiet people out there that just don't comment. We do know you're there, so chime in. Just tell us where you're from. I mean, if you're in Florida or Maine or somewhere across the world, just type in where you're at and say hello to us.
We love to
My
hear.
mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Is your wife watching?
I hope. Maybe. I don't know.
Jeez.
Kids are crazy. Probably
Well,
not,
maybe
but
she'll chime in. If they chime in and say hi,
and share. And chime in and share.
And share
Chime in and share.
we have two prizes today. Brenda Grimes Davis is with us.
Where's Chris McCarthy today?
My
Seriously,
sister,
the one time I'm on this thing.
my
Yeah,
sister
here.
Felicia Mohan is with us. Andrew Wiener's with us.
Biking helmet, fly swatter.
Sherry from the hotel is with us. Jeff
Hey,
Amaro is
Sherry.
with us. Johnny B. Good is with us.
Miss Bo.
It's my friend from Connecticut.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rocky.
I'm watching.
Aaron's
Hey, would
beautiful
this
wife
be a
is
good
watching.
time?
Paul, see, you tell them to chime in. They do.
Janet-
They're woke.
From
Janet
Connecticut.
Shama Oliver with us. Frank DiMercurio Jr. What?
That's crazy. My wife is watching. She just texted hi.
Oh, there you go. Christopher Sicaranza is with us. Wendy Collette Overmeyer, Steve
Good morning,
Reed,
boys and Pat.
Joseph
the mailman.
Porcor, Joe the Mailman, Kathy Matthews Rogers, Joey Foote, and we're caught up. Oh, nice. All right.
Nice roll call.
Shall we do
Solid.
we'll do a
Beefy roll
Sazy?
call.
Let's do a Sazy
We'll
report.
have a Sazy report.
Get in.
Sazy.
Get in
Here
tight
we go.
on Jimmy.
There we go. We're going in.
Get his nose hairs.
Make sure you
You
get
can't
all
miss
of
the
it.
nose hairs. He could be zoomed all the way out and you get the nose hair.
Tusks.
Okay, now, Sazy report. The Sazy report. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope, S-A-S-E, to 95 East Main Street, Gloucester, our fair city, and you could receive one of these.
40 cent
Will
sticker.
receive, not could receive.
One of these
Will.
forehead stickers. They're for kids' foreheads.
And when you
Yeah.
send it, like
6 kids, let us know.
Diane Gasparini from Glendale, Arizona, sent us,
Whoa.
she decided to send a note.
We love notes.
Yes.
And it says,
Tell him, Jim.
love your daily blog, pics, and podcast. My mom was born in Gloucester in 1922. Have visited several times and love it. Hope to return someday. Thank you.
Hi,
Donna,
this is-
thank you. And because of that, you win
I'm
one
Casey
of
Kasem.
these.
And this week's long as this is Stacey dedication comes out from.
We love it when they leave a note. It's even better. So we got that going for us.
We should make Joey write a note back to them.
Okay,
I should write a note back.
I write, when I mail it out, I write.
You know what we should
something
do? We should all
out. I
do.
always do.
We should do it. We should all like sign the back. It'll be worth some money someday.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
we're going to have a Bloody Mary contest. I'm going to announce that right now. The Bloody Mary contest is going to go like this. This week, if anyone, it's going to be based on photos of you with your Bloody Mary. You don't have to put a picture of yourself if you don't want, but submit a photo of your Bloody Mary and your name, and I'll put it on the blog. And we're going to put all of the, we'll go all the way through Friday of this week. People can submit their photos of their Bloody Marys. Thanks, Scotty. Thank you. So then, once you submit your photo with your Bloody Mary, we were going to put it for the following week up for nomination period. A poll on the blog. The top 3 vote getters, and if you're entering, you have to be able to come 2 podcasts from now. So 2 Sundays from now. I think that's
The 1st, maybe?
okay,
I believe that's the 1st of November.
I think it's the 31st of October.
Okay.
Because
30,
Ralph's
31,
wedding,
right.
Ralph's wedding is on. So here's an example of what we're looking for, right?
But you can't just take a picture and send it in. You have to be in the photo with the Bloody Mary. So you can't just clip art it off of.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know
I like that idea. That's a good idea. Okay, so be in the photo. We're gonna put it up for we're gonna have a 1 week of nomination period, and then the following week you got to bring in enough Bloody Mary mix in your things to come in here. We're gonna set it up in the other room, and the judges are gonna judge for the best.
The green room.
The green room. It has to. We always, if Pat and Jimmy, if you know anything, how seriously do I take when we have these kind of contests? As far as making sure that it is blind and no one knows who the people are.
I can attest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
100%. Yes.
I don't know if we could do blind though. If their Bloody Marys are in the nomination photo though, so maybe it's not. Maybe that's not going to matter.
Maybe because aesthetics is part of
the aesthetics is part of the thing. So we don't have to worry about being blind. So we'll just. But it's going to be.
But that's how serious you would take it.
I would take it as
yes.
You're correct.
Yes.
So then the following sentence, but you have to let us know if you are going to be willing to come on and bring in your Bloody Mary, because otherwise,
perfect Halloween.
We don't want you in for your. We don't want you in on the nominations if you're not going to come in and participate in the thing. For the winner, a $550 teeth whitening donated by Mr.
At my office,
Paul Gamber, DMD. The winner, $550 prize, and not only that,
tooth whitening gift certificate. So even if the winner does not personally want their teeth whitened,
I'm going to eat a box of Oreos before I come in for your hygienist assistance.
Yes, Oreos. That's usually the trick.
And a framed one of my prints right here, framed in a frame. Nice. The twin lights in the background with the chair on the lifeguard chair. So that's like $150 value right there, and you get the teeth whitening. Oh, so
$700 in prizes on that.
So
quick loss
first and second. First prize. Whoever comes in first can choose between the teeth whitening and the photo, and the second place will have the other prize.
Looking forward to Halloween already.
Wow, that's great for Bloody
Top
Mary.
3 from the nominations. Who? All right, let's go around and say who in town, and it can be restaurants. If restaurants want to nominate their own Bloody Mary, but they have to be willing to come in on Sunday morning to do it.
Right,
2 Sundays from now. We're gonna go around the room and say who do you think has the best Bloody Mary in town? Let's start with Jimmy.
Crow's Nest.
You guys don't drink Bloody Marys.
I'll say Tono.
You're gonna go Tono.
I think the bartenders at Tono make good ones.
I haven't had one there. I
They're
imagine
open for lunch now.
Yeah.
Not to promote, but
no, they do a great job. Scotty, who you got?
I'm a Bloody Mary guy, so I've had them all over town, and not to take away from any one place or the other, but hands down, Crow's Nest. Hands down.
Third for Crow's Nest here.
Really? What makes it so good?
Fucking Greg, and it has to be Greg. It has to be Greg, right?
Well, no, he's trained his bar staff rather well there on that, but I mean, I would say Greg
it's a thing.
makes the best. But I mean, his
Like, it's not,
bartenders
is
are.
it one that they put like all the crazy stuff on?
Nope.
No,
Is it good?
Is it mealy? Is it like
No,
got a lot of
it's like
horseradish in
spicy?
it? I like
Yeah.
the ones with a lot of
It's
horseradish.
made from scratch. They don't make a batch up and then just pour the vodka and dump it in. They actually make every one individual. So you could ask for extra spicy, or you could say a little lighter on the spice. Or
All right, you have me interested now.
Yeah. Fingers.
Fingers.
I'm not
You're not a Bloody Mary guy.
a Bloody Mary drinker, but I'll go with the experts. I'll say the Crow's Nest. I've heard so much
All right.
good stuff.
I think it's only fair that maybe the Crow's Nest makes a Bloody Mary to get in this challenge. We should present it to them if they're not watching.
Well, if they're not willing to submit the photo, then we're not going to. I mean, you
I don't
got to play by the rules.
We'll let them know that we're doing it.
I would love to have them in. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Pat.
I haven't had Bloody Marys a lot of different places around here, but I do really like Crow's Nest.
Yeah. There you go. There
I
you
agree
go.
with that color. Bex makes a good one too.
Mhm.
I won't lie.
We'll be expecting her
I'd be
entry.
shocked if Bex doesn't enter
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
I think she may
She's
have.
been itching to enter to do this.
She may have won. We did one when we had our
maybe that's
gallery
what
on
I'm
Rocky
thinking of.
Neck at the Good Morning Gloucester gallery with EJ. I think Bex may have. I don't know if she won or she came in second.
Nicole Schraff wants to enter this in the worst way. I gave her a ride to the airport the other day, and
Well,
she had mentioned it.
It's not hard to enter, so I'd love to see as many
I
people.
thought you were gonna have some for us.
Well, normally if Nicole was here, she'd provide some booze for us, but she failed us. She failed us once again. And
One for you, one, two for me. One for you.
Big shout out to Nicole. She's in Nashville right now, going to see Zach Brown Band tonight on their last leg of the tour. This is the last show
Oh,
on
wow.
the tour. And she's in Nashville with a girls' trip.
Holy shit! To see Zach Brown. Okay, where would you rather see Zach Brown? Zach Brown in Nashville in like an auditorium, or Zach Brown at a place outside where you tailgate all day long before you see Zach Brown? There's a question.
Zach Brown outside tailgating all day because they do golf tournaments over in New York, where in my area, and he was out there, and I volunteered to go help at the golf tournament so I could see Zach Brown a little bit later, and it was great. So I say outside.
Nashville, I guess. I've never been there. I heard it's awesome.
Yeah, I heard it's great too. I heard like even if you're not like we're never a country fan, Nashville's awesome. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, Nashville. I'm not a country fan, but I've been to one Zach Brown concert.
And how'd you like
And
it?
the guy sitting next to me was also not a country fan, so the two of us just like hung out all night.
Did you like the music while you were there though? Really not.
He
You
does a
weren't-
lot of cover.
That's
doesn't he?
amazing.
Doesn't he do a lot
Can't
of
do
cover
country.
songs?
So I always felt the same.
I saw him at
exact way.
Fenway.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
you didn't have a good time.
No, I had a great time, but
You
I just
weren't
don't
into the
enjoy
music.
country music.
I consider myself not a country fan, and then in the last 2 years, ever since we got the boat, like my playlist is almost exclusively like boat country music.
Beach and country music is different than regular country music because it's a lifestyle part. I would say, you know, you buy into that No Shoes Nation with Kenny Chesney or Zach
Yeah.
Brown and the new wave of country, and it actually kind of just like with boating, like he said. I mean, it's just a lifestyle. If you listen to the lyrics, a lot of it has to do with partying.
It's very Jimmy Buffett-esque.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very Jimmy Buffett-esque. Where are you at on this?
I would go to Nashville.
You go to Nashville.
Yeah.
But I think you're basing it on going to Nashville though.
No, I mean indoor venues. It was especially ones that are made like Grand Ole Opry acoustically.
wise?
You're gonna get the best.
Okay, Scotty, did you answer? I want to make
I
sure.
did not. I've seen Zach Brown live. My only time I saw him was at Meadowbrook in Laconia, outdoor amphitheater, and I had bought tickets for 9th row, $130. I got to the thing and they said, "Wow, you got good seats." I said, "Okay." I go, "No, 9th row," and the lady says, "No, you're in the front row. We take the first 8 rows out."
Wow, there you go.
So I ended up getting front row tickets outside. However, I'd like to go to Nashville to see him. I just think that the vibe would be totally different in a town that's known for country music, and the fans at the show would have more energy.
You know what though? I think those country fans like see a million country shows out there. I think like the people that like they go to that one Zach Brown concert all summer long. I think they're pretty amped up around.
I
there.
can see that point too, but I mean, I'm going to stick with Nashville though.
All right.
Sway me.
No, okay, Pat, where are you at?
I don't know Jackson Brown from Zach Brown from Charlie Brown. I don't know, but I was at that same one that Jim referenced. we were helping
She's
out.
gotta be somebody's
Tremendous.
baby.
And I just don't know enough.
Tremendous comment. I love it. I have a.
We need an answer.
I like it, but I have a. Scotty actually gave me his Spotify country boat country playlist, and I modified his to mine, which is a little bit more condensed and a few other more.
You modified a DJ's playlist.
I know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if anybody is interested in my
How do you feel about
curated,
that?
I'm gonna tell you how I feel right now. I feel honored that he even accepted my list in the first place.
Oh.
But I know Joey; he's very finicky. So,
well, your list was like probably 200 songs, and I compressed it down to like 50 songs, and I put some other ones in. So I think it's
fair enough.
the best.
To go back to
I was
200.
just giving you a gift of music, and then you just slapped me in the face with cutting it down.
No, I gave you the shout out. I loved it. How about you, Jim?
I'm kind of up in the air about this one because I've seen indoor concerts offer the best acoustics, but outdoor concerts have better excitement. When we saw Skinner down Talladega, and they just brought the house down. So I'm kind of up in the air, whether acoustically or out for the party. Depends on what the band.
Pat, you already answered, right? I should see. To me, I think you get like an extra, like double bonus if you go to a place like where Great Woods was. What do they call? I don't even know what they call it anymore.
Yeah.
And you go there at noontime, and you have like noon to 7 partying in the parking lot, and then you get the concert. That's a better take to me than.
Hands down, best tailgate party ever, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, you can get a little too banged up from noon to 7.
I don't see. Well, that's the case. We went to Jimmy Buffett. We rented a Winnebago when I was in
Buffett is like hands down the best tailgate.
23 years old. Rented a Winnebago with all of our friends, and I don't remember the concert because we were fucking hammered. But it was but I remember I have like ruminations of it being a tremendous time. So there's that. Which is nice.
Or nightmares. You get up.
Which is nice. You're missing all the cues.
You hear a Jimmy Buffett song, you're going, I think I was there. Yeah.
The only song I knew was Cheeseburger in Paradise, and I worked for WBCN. I was not a Jimmy Buffett fan at the time, and we got free tickets to the station, and I went to this thing, plain T-shirt, whatever, pair of shorts. I ended up leaving there with like parrot tattoos, like the stick-ons, like Lay's. I had a straw hat. I don't know how I ended up with this shit. But everybody had a theme, and like you went by the tailgate, and they had like putting for tequila shots.
I think I just didn't hit it right.
Insane tailgate.
I want to talk about this item that Chris and Marcy. We went to Chris and Marcy Plant's house to watch the Red Sox Friday night, and they had this fire pit on their wooden deck. It's called a solo stove, and I kind of heard about these things, but I never saw one operationally. It's like a stainless steel cylinder with all holes around the bottom. It's double insulated of the stainless frames, double walled, and then it has rings around the top, air vents around the top, where you get a double combustion. Which, if you load the thing up correctly, set the fire correctly, it's smokeless. I did so. It was, and if they have a base that if you put something down, you put it on there, you can actually have it and enjoy it on a wooden deck safely, and they show it in their advertisements on wooden decks, which is amazing to me. We never had a fire pit on our deck because of safety concerns, but I would love to have one. So we obsessed with it ever since then, and bought one. I got one yesterday. I have it, so we're gonna fire it up. But since finding out about it, I can't believe how many people I know have these solo stoves, and they're not necessarily cheap, but they actually work really well. I mean, you have one, right?
I have one. Yeah, I love it.
Love it.
My next door neighbor and I, we both bought one. It's like buy one, get one 50% off or something back in like February.
Oh, wow.
And they're, no smoke.
No smoke.
And they put out a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So
clean. Now, how do you operate your, give me, you have one too?
Yeah. I got a Yukon one.
You got the giant
original one.
Yeah.
Then they have a Yukon one. They shrunk the size down, so I got it at discount because they were getting rid of that model. It's almost too big. But we were thinking about building a fire pit in our patio, and we got rid of the. We got one of these instead, and I wouldn't put a fire pit in. I'd get this over fire pit.
It's pretty portable too. So mine
Yeah.
came with a case, like your carrying case, and a cover and the base. I think that's the way I would go. And we got the bonfire size. There's a Ranger is like this big, then the bonfire is like this big, and then the Yukon is like that big. I would kind of say.
I want
Yeah.
a Yukon.
You would for a patio, but you wouldn't want to, like, if you want to throw it on a boat and do it on a beach, and it's better to have a smaller one.
Yeah, you could toss it in the back of a. She wants
Wait, what's the Yukon?
Pat was talking dirty. She wants a big one. She said.
Oh.
Of
Jimmy?
Wait a minute, close.
And here's
Take one.
Yeah.
See if you get one.
okay. Here's the funny
Oh my
thing.
God.
I got the camera over to her. That was the thing, folks. Oh God.
Yeah, no. So I put it on the blog this morning, and they have a referral code you can get. And actually, through today, at the end of today, they're having a sale through this weekend, and it was like $450 on sale with the base for. Come on, Scotty. Will you? Oh,
Today of
wow.
all days, today's the day you choose to get mad at the sound effects. You always praise them. Today, while we have Neil Maver and Galveston.
Pat, that was really good. How did you do that? Tell me how you did that. What is that? The overlay?
No. Yes. Sorry. It is.
That's
Overlay.
awesome. Really good job with that.
Thank you.
So I
You
have.
know what's even better is
but
just
I-
Jimmy and I are in the pillow.
So anyway, you can take that down. But I
Yeah.
have. But I put a link. It's $15 off if you want to use the link.
It's
that I
Joey
put.
approved, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joey approved.
And it's on like super sale this weekend. And I think the sale ends tonight.
Okay, the thing I have to ask is sometimes at the bonfire parties that you have, we get, you get a nice crowd there. We get 8, 12 people easily. That's very good for that. You can get 12 people around it. We don't feel like I got to get closer because we've been to a couple of people's houses that said they were having a party and they brought they did their fire and we all sat there and kind of went, we're trying to move closer.
Well, the thing about fire pits, I know a lot of people like build fire pits or buy fire pits, and like the flame is at this level. It's like a table, and then the flame comes out of the top, and you're sitting there, and the heat is just going straight up in the air, and you get none of it.
Right.
You got a customer.
I got a customer. Oh, Scotty, sit in my spot. I'll go take care of it.
Take over, Scotty.
So the thing about fire pits is, what I found in my experience is that they're warm.
You can't drink by them.
No, actually, I've never fallen in a fire pit. But however, at Drew Hale's infamous 4th of July party, he had a fresh fire pit made, handmade stonework, and the concrete had not set yet. And 3/4 of the way through the night, all the girls decided that this was their new dance platform. So they were dancing on this thing, and then next thing you know, piece by piece, it started to fall apart. But he had it redone. And if you could get a nice stonework fireplace made out of like they'd just look the balls and hold the heat and stuff. And that's if I had a fire pit, which I do not, that's what I would do. And ladies and gentlemen, that's fire pit talk. Back to Joey.
We just got another prize for the podcast.
Oh, it's awesome.
Let's get another prize. If someone shares the podcast and types shared on Facebook right now in the comments. So there's this.
That is awesome.
Brenda Malloy at Imagine Gallery on Rocky Neck is going to be open till next Sunday, I think she just said. She makes these, every one is individually painted. It's a magnet. You can put it on your car. A little fish. She dropped off a cooler for me that it was like had some stuff in it. But you can, if you share the podcast and type shared, you can win this awesome magnet.
What's the gallery again?
The Imagine Gallery on Rocky Neck. Very cool.
Did she do a bunch with hearts?
Yes.
Magnetic hearts and all that?
Yep. Yeah, right on the corner there across
Great.
from the former Bertha's pet candy shop, which is now the home of the Purple Bench. Did someone just call me?
It used to be a candy shop.
Yeah, Kathy's house.
Oh, dude, when I was
No.
There's no
Keep
one
going.
No.
When I was like 9 years old, we would ride our bikes to Bertha's. Like every kid in the East Gloucester would ride their bikes to. That's when kids rode bikes and then get driven everywhere by their parents, and it was real deal. It was like that whole front room where it's all glass.
Yeah.
There was like a aisle. There was like a
Like penny candy?
penny candy, like the flying saucers, the caramel
Yeah.
bullseyes,
Rocky Neck.
licorice. Yeah, Rocky
Yeah,
Neck.
that store. I remember that store.
Yeah, Bertha's. It was Bertha, and Bertha had like.
Joey, I get some breaking news.
Give it to me, baby.
Ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Matt
Yeah.
Jones is hurt.
Over the Bridge announced their show. Their only hometown show is a full band. November 6th at Minglewood.
Oh.
And they've invited 3 other reggae bands to play with them. It's going to be a full night of reggae music. But Over the Bridge, for the people that don't know, local Gloucester band had made it to number 4. I think it was number
iTunes.
5 and number 8 on the iTunes reggae charts. And they're doing big things. And they've been touring all over the U.S. and Key West and down in the Midwest as well. And they're home, and it's their only hometown show this year.
That's going to be banging.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
It's
November
gonna-
6th.
November
Minglewood.
6th.
Check out the
Minglewood.
Over the Bridge music on Spotify or iTunes. And also check them out on the Minglewood Harborside website for more information.
Yeah, and or Over the Bridge on Facebook.
Yes.
They would appreciate. I know because they say this to me all the time.
We're going to have them in studio too, Joe.
They said that
we're
they
gonna
wanted to come in,
interview,
and they play the jingle that at the end of the podcast. We play their jingle that they made for us at the end of the podcast. But they would appreciate if you on Spotify, if you like their songs and stuff like that. It helps the algorithm, or even I buy their music because I think
So
it's
don't
so
tune
awesome.
out right now. Wait till the end of the podcast. You'll hear the jingle.
You hear the jingle. That's right. There you go. I love this this topic that I saw this on Facebook and I shared it on the blog. So we're going to go around here how everybody feels about this. Red pill or blue pill? You take the red pill, you restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now. Or the blue pill, you jump to 45 years old with $50 million in the bank.
And you know nothing?
For some people, that's a decrease in age.
No, you don't. Like you don't have any magical powers. You're just 45 years
That's
old.
a no-brainer.
So, what's that?
For some people, instead of going back to 10, going back is 45.
Yeah, but you're 45,
Yeah.
but with $50 million in the bank, but you only have so much time to live.
Yeah.
So what would you do
I do the 45
with $50 million?
because
Really?
when I was 45, I was just starting to figure it out what I was going to be doing because I only did a couple more years and then I retired from teaching, and I would do that with
But
the money. And
your
then
body starts to fucking break down in your 50s, though. You're gonna have like 10, 15 good years, and that's it.
Well, I'm 66 right now, and I can still.
Think of all the
move around.
posturepedic beds you can buy with
Yeah.
No, I do that. I take the money and
Oh my god, that's
I would
amazing.
do that.
I didn't think anybody would go that route.
yeah,
Aaron,
no,
what
I
would you
do
do?
that.
I would go 45.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be a teenager again.
10 with all the knowledge.
I'm having
you
like
have.
the best time of, like he said, I'm having the best time I've had so far, like right now. So
Yeah, but you're not gonna have that much time to enjoy it though. You're 45.
Why is he
Well,
putting this
yeah,
in the
45
ground?
is so old.
I think it's maybe it's because my family has a big time history of Alzheimer's of getting it young.
oh yeah.
So I
Right,
in my
I
head
understand
at
that.
71 I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In my head I got like I'm going to be 54 in a couple of weeks, and in my mind I count everything to me is I'm counting down to 71, and I figure I'm going to have Alzheimer's at 71, and that's fucking it. So I want to I don't want to I want to do things now because I don't want to die fucking with money in my pockets and not have any experiences. So Neil, how about you?
Yeah, in 7 years, if I have $50 million, I would take that.
Wow,
Big
everybody's
time.
going that route.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you're 38?
38.
So he's actually taking 7 years off his
Off
life,
his life,
yeah.
to get
But
it.
I'm
Yeah,
putting
See,
$50 million
a
in my bank.
lot of us are going backwards. I'd
I
love
don't
to go
think-
back another 7
But I don't.
years.
But I think that. But this is what I think, though. I think if I have Are you guys
But when you're
factoring
10,
this
your
in?
parents
So
are
like
paying
you would
for
just be
everything.
buying like
No, but-
Amazon stock
but
and
wait a
stuff. Like when you're
That's
like,
what I'm saying. You have all the knowledge that you have
but would
now.
you be 10 years old when you were 10 years old or 10 years old now?
Yeah, there's a good point.
Yeah.
No.
10, you go back and now you're
And
10
then
years old.
And then
but
you
in
would have all the
2000
pressure of all the
21.
knowledge of all the horrible
No,
things
you.
that happened
It
over
says
that
you
time. And then what? Would
restart.
you feel the responsibility to
It says
prevent
you
those? Like,
restart your life
it's
at
a
the
deep
age
question.
of 10.
I just don't have a lot of knowledge. So
I feel like
it's
I
such an
would.
easy question.
At 10, I feel like if I had all the knowledge I have now, I would be worth way more than $50 million.
Such a no-brainer. I think.
You're with me?
I'd go back.
I would go with 10 because then in your
Microsoft,
20s, I would. So
all-
what I
all
would.
in.
Here's things I would do.
10's such a boring age though. Like 16 or 17 would be fun.
But I
You
grew
can't
up.
even drink yet, Joe.
I grew.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. This is
Right.
Gloucester.
I grew up. I grew up as an ectomorph, like super scrawny, and I didn't figure out like how to pack on a little bit of. I tried, but like I wasn't lifting properly and stuff like that. If I knew everything I knew now,
Well done, Paul.
I
Well
was.
played.
I was really scrawny. I mean, I was like very uncomfortably scrawny kid. So did we?
Pat, can you look
Scott,
up
did you answer?
ectomorph and put
Yes,
a
I
definition
shall.
on
I
there?
will do that.
Super
Holy
scrawny.
cow. Ectomorph.
Ectomorph, mesomorph, and
Wow.
what's the other one?
We need
I'm
definitions.
thinking of the
We need a dictionary.
Ectomorph.
Yeah,
is-
what about
There's
Ghostbusters?
ectomorph, mesomorph, and then there's
No more
one of them is
body
like
type.
naturally gifted, like just a strong, rugged, a
Like
lot of
Jim.
muscle mass.
Like Jim. Naturally
That's a
gifted.
mesomorph right there.
Why, thank you. Thank you.
Scotty,
I want that
I didn't
cash
hear your
shot.
take
Thank
on
you.
this.
All right, I would say I'd go now with the 50 mil, and reason being is there's a whole world out there I haven't seen yet, and that going back to 10 years old and having nothing, I didn't have anything when I was 10 years old the first time around. So I'd take the 50 million and go kind of see the world and travel and get new experiences.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you
Hey,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Okay, here's
There it is.
Pat. I fucking love you for this.
Yes.
She finally figured out how to. Scotty actually was instrumental, I think, in shaming me for not being able to figure out how to do this, and I didn't take enough time to be able to put up graphics. So ectomorph is super skinny. Mesomorph. Oh, you're not a mesomorph. You're an ectomorph. Endomorph. You're an endomorph.
No. Jim, look
Stand
at him.
up. Stand up, Jim.
Oh,
I'm not
no,
standing
no,
He's a
no.
fine
There,
specimen.
I stood up.
Are you Bonzo shaman right now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying
Bonzo shaman.
naturally.
All right.
All right. So anyway, I think that's so interesting. Pat, where did you end up on this?
I'm with the 45 and the money. I don't want to live through those years again.
Yeah.
Even if I know anything.
Middle school is brutal.
So Joey, why
But then you know that you got what?
why are you against everybody? Not against, but
I'm not
why are
against
you
them.
on the flip flop of this? On the other side, let's hear why.
Oh, I thought I explained it. So if I know everything I know now, I figured that I'd go back and I would buy Amazon. I would buy these stocks that and I would buy real estate.
Isn't that like
You know-
insider trading?
So you're saying you're
Well,
going
that's-
back.
That's
You're
the
going
whole-
back to
Yeah,
the
with-
year of your age
Yes.
10. All right, so that
With the
doesn't really
knowledge.
say that because I think
Yeah, that's the question.
that's what
You're
Aaron was talking about.
You're
Going back.
restarting your life at the age of 10.
Would you use your knowledge for good?
I would use my knowledge
Oh.
to for good, but also to make a fucking shitload of money and to have a lifestyle, so I wouldn't have to work like
So
an
we would
Joey,
asshole.
go
like
back to
Marky
10
Mark
so
and
we would
stop
have hair
9/11.
again.
What
You'd be like Marky Mark and stop 9/11?
did Marky Mark?
No, he said if he was on one of those planes, he would have stopped it. But
Oh Jesus!
And if you didn't have to work like you do now, you wouldn't have this
Joey would have hair again at age 10.
every Sunday morning.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
No,
those
I was
questions
so
I always go
responsible.
back and I say I would be afraid I wouldn't end up. I mean, I really love my life. I would be afraid I wouldn't end up in the spot I'm sitting right now. That would be my concern. Would my
Mhm.
life change? Because I really love.
Studio.
Yeah, really
this
happy,
too.
right?
This
Yeah.
included
Yeah,
my
this
kids, my wife,
that's a
my
deep
life.
philosophical question. I didn't
Yeah,
know
Well,
that.
I
I
didn't
worried
know
that. I didn't know what this is all
Well,
about.
that's what the show notes are about. That's why you look
So
at
our-
the
the rest
in
of
our
my day,
listeners-
panic attack.
All right, give it.
Our
Pat,
listeners so
Yeah, they've been
far,
chiming in.
it is blue 4 and red 2, so twice as many are voting for the blue pill.
Which
the
means
45.
45, yeah. The
If
50.
you need a blue pill at 45, Pat, there's something wrong.
I know, well, that's true. It
That
should-
is
yeah.
amazing. I love it. All right.
That's interesting, though.
I want to give a shout out to Enza and Greg Iacono, who have Lobster Trap gifts. I saw on their website. Did you pull this up, Pat? Do you have the graphic for this?
Oh, she's rolling now. So
Lobster Trap Gifts has these Cape Ann Map pint glasses, which I think are awesome. And Pat's going to put the graphic up any second now. Now's the time to do your thing.
No, I'm done with all the sound effects, Joe.
Yeah,
Today.
you blew it. No,
Finished.
Okay, what are we looking for now?
he's just scorned.
The pint glass.
Yeah.
Hell hath no woman hell hath no fury as a woman scorned.
So
As
Kate,
a
Oh, there's
DJ
also
scorned.
a thermos glass.
Yeah.
That's not the right one. Sorry, got the wrong one.
Whoa.
so lobstertrapgifts.com. Oh, I can do
No,
that.
I'm there.
No, but I'll
I
put the
just-
link
it's
in
only
while you
showing
do.
It's only showing the front of it, though.
No, but there's a second
Oh,
picture.
there it is. I got it.
There you go. Scotty's feeling the love again.
And let the show down. That's
Yeah.
show's a bad apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we knew we were in trouble with No McCarthy, so
Yeah.
I thought because it was in the
That's
show
why
notes.
he's on edge today. No McCarthy. He's missing his, he's like Bert and Ernie. He's missing his best friend.
I'm not on edge.
10 o'clock.
That's all right. Pat, do you
It won't let me save the image from the website.
so what you
I'm
do is you
going to-
use your snipping tool.
Now you're going to tell me what to do.
Snipping tool.
hey,
Pat, don't
hey.
let him tell you what to do.
I'm in the room. Don't tell Pat any snipping tools. Okay.
I also shared it. I also shared it on.
That's where I'm looking right now.
Oh, I like that. Look at that. You got me in there with her. There we go. We're
Yeah.
having a moment here. How you doing, hon? How was the
It's a
kids?
Hallmark movie.
Everything good?
Wow.
Maybe we'll see each other later. Okay, Jim? Let me know.
I'm
You-
sorry,
you
I'm
tell me.
disappointing
Well, we
the
have you-
fans.
Well, we have you both on camera, Jim. Can you please put to rest any rumors or truth to were you plover watching a few weeks back when you couldn't make the podcast?
Well, it was a car.
Were you? Did you or didn't you watch plovers?
No, we were doing the car
Plovers
show
and
last
I-
week.
The plovers aren't around right now, are they?
No.
Oh, this is about a month and
All
a
right.
half ago.
While Pat's
well,
looking for
I-
this
I-
thing, I want to bring up another topic.
Okay.
This is Nicole's topic, and I think that this is this is a phenomenon that I have seen on Facebook quite a bit. Like right when the colleges went back into session. So now, like if you Barstool Sports and stuff like that, all these colleges on move-in day, they have like the frat houses all put out signs, and the sorority houses. The sorority houses say, leave your son, but bring your hot dad over here for free beer.
Yeah.
And then
That's the thing.
and then the boys have put out signs. We love and they have T-shirts. I heart hot moms, and it seems like every 50-year-old mother that's dropping off their sons has to get in a photo with these young co-eds wearing these shirts and them in the middle of that to show that they still got it. And but Nicole's topic was: would you let your 14-year-old son leave the house with a T-shirt that says "I heart hot moms"? 14 years old.
100%.
Okay. Oh, you want to expound on that?
Yeah. Kid's 14 years old. He loves hot moms. What's wrong with that? Kid went through puberty, and it's not a go kill yourself T-shirt or something like. So it could be worse T-shirts. So absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Jimmy Dalpias.
No.
Former school administrator.
No, I wasn't an administrator, but no, I would not.
There it is.
Take it off for 1 second, Pat, until
All the hard work.
we'll bring it back when we're done with the topic. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh,
So what
boy.
was your reasoning?
I would say no because I think it would put a. Okay, now we're doing it. Okay, I saw you over there. I would say no because I think it sends a message that some people wouldn't like. I could see some people saying, "Wait a second, why is a 14-year-old saying hot moms?" That could lead to other choices they make or say some things,
Because
and the
legal
impression,
consent, yeah, legal.
and it would make an impression that this kid can do anything or this kind of stuff.
Thank you.
So I would say no.
Great job by
Does
Scotty.
hot moms also?
This is the shirt.
Is it translated to what we used to call a MILF?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's offensive.
so when do you,
Well, right.
see? I totally forget. What does it usually age as a boy? It's kind of like, gets hard-ons and shit like that. They recognize. What year?
Let's go around the room and go with that.
No.
Stranger danger.
Is it 14? Is it 14 years old?
Younger than
Yeah.
that. Younger than that.
Younger than that, right?
Yeah. And actually, people are.
See, before we put you in the swing.
Yeah.
I need to spin
I
out.
guess they're looking at the gallery behind them.
Yeah. People are
My mom shut this off.
reaching puberty at a much younger age.
Joe, it's interesting. We have a reader named Joanna Wood that says
No
age
comment.
6. Age 6.
And Brenda Grimes Davis, I agree.
Goes Oprah.
Oprah.
Yeah.
That's our safe word. for
I
those
think
of
it's
you that may
you know
not
it's the double standard of the boys wearing it versus a girl wearing like some kind of suggestive T-shirt, right?
Well,
That's even worse.
See, Paul and I don't have to worry about these things because we only have girls.
Right. When you have boys, you worry about
Oh,
one
no,
penis.
no,
When you
no,
have a
no,
girl,
no.
you worry about them all.
Oh, what was that cowboy T-shirt that found its way to the garbage?
Cowboy T-shirt.
Something about riding hot cowboys or something. Our daughter had this T-shirt.
Save a horse.
Oh,
ride
there you
a
go.
cowboy.
So there you go, and that made it to the garbage.
Oh yeah.
Who was it? Jimmy that threw it away? Or
Oh
you?
no,
It was Mama.
it was mom.
Okay, let's go back. So
Because
now
Jimmy would never go through her drawers to find a T-shirt.
I should hope he's not going through your daughter's drawers.
Right.
That would be terrible. All right, let's go back to put the graphic up. Lobster Trap Gifts. I put a link up so you can go and buy this, but it's a map of Cape Ann on a pint glass.
Or a thermos. They also have the thermos mugs that have the map.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. They were like little wine glasses. They were not very big. I like the pint glasses.
I like the pint glass too.
Yeah. So there you go. We got that going for you. Did Capilla, where did you stand on the whole topic?
As long as it's, I'm with Paul. The MILF things are a little bit over the edge. Hot moms is okay. All right.
I feel like these mothers, like, they're dying to like get in the middle of like a bunch of hot 18-year-old boys like at the college, and so that they can show their friends that they're like still got it.
So I can
Only
speak on
ex,
this.
the ex cheerleaders would be doing that. I think.
They're in on the
My
joke,
friend
right?
just
I mean,
told
it's
me
a
about
joke.
this,
It's
Joe.
a joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of yeah.
So
It's
a girl
kind of,
that I know,
Yep.
and I can't mention any names.
Yep.
Her daughter goes to school in Georgia,
Okay.
and she come back from the trip, and she told me that all the guys had those signs you're talking about. Hot moms get free White Claw.
Right.
So you know you
Hanging out of their
seltzer.
dorm,
No,
the
they
dorm
said
rooms.
seltzer. That's what it was. But it was
Yeah.
implied that it's a White Claw or whatever.
Right.
And yeah, she said she thought it was great.
I
She thought it made her feel,
yeah. Give her a little.
and it
Tick.
did. She is hot.
Give her a little tick. Oh, hey there.
Oh.
I asked her how many seltzers she had. She just laughed.
We haven't done our Patriots predictions today. Oh, well, let's find out what the spread is. Hold on, because we always do it with.
So we'll take these last couple minutes to give people time to share.
Yeah.
We're up to 14.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
That's a big
Go
shame.
ahead, Pat. Pat, go ahead.
We'll give you a couple more minutes while we're talking about the Pats thing to share the podcast. We are up to 14. We have 3 different prizes for 4 people. The fish magnet from the Imagine Gallery, the Happy Humpback stickers, and 2 of those, and the ornament.
Everybody.
Oh,
Oh, it
3.5
is
plus 3. They're getting 3.5.
getting 3.5. Okay, thank you, Paul. All right. So, all right, Jimmy, wake up.
What?
I didn't want to go ahead. So listen. What?
Go ahead.
You're too slow on the draw, Jim.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right. So
I
we're
need a
gonna
red
go,
pill.
We're
Okay.
going around with the predictions. The Patriots are getting 3.5 points against Dallas. Where are you going?
I'm still going with Dallas.
Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas.
Dallas minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Dallas, I guess.
Dallas
Pats are
minus
still
3.5.
learning, yeah.
Yeah, Dallas for sure.
Taking Pats today, and I'm not just because of a huge Pats fan, but I think they're going to pull it off, especially where they played so well against the Brady game and the Bucks. That they're challenging themselves, and I think that they're due. I think they're going to do it.
Yeah, let's step up.
Well, I mean, so okay, we'll go Gamba.
In honor of my friend Johnny B. Good, Dallas. He's a huge
big
Dallas
guy.
Matter of fact, he and I had a bet Dallas and Pittsburgh a couple years ago, going further in the playoffs. He lost. He had to get a Pittsburgh Steelers tattooed on his ass. He has a Pittsburgh Steelers logo tattooed on his ass, don't you, Rocky?
Wow.
Don't
Send a photo.
ever do that to me.
Jimmy Capillo, fingers.
Dallas.
You're taking Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas giving the points. 3.5
Jimmy
points.
fingers.
So Pat, you wrote that down?
I've got it written down. I'm going to put it in.
What
Do
about
we
you,
get
Joe?
it? Do we get any
What
more
about you?
shares? I'm taking Dallas minus the points.
I'm the only one that's going with the Pats, huh?
He changed his
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, you
Oh.
convinced me. I believe.
Who? Aaron?
Yeah, I believe he'll step
Okay.
up and do it.
So we got that going for us.
All right.
Which is
I'm
nice.
putting it in the notes.
Do we pick up any shares?
We did not.
No more shares. All right. Well, I
So
think
there's 14.
14 shares so far.
Joey, should we go to the fishbowl? We haven't done that segment yet.
Yeah, sure. We'll let Scotty pick it.
Wayne the mailman said
Oh,
Pats
let's
by
let,
3.
Let's let the Neil or
Neil.
Chris Thompson, Dallas by 20.
Aaron.
Aaron, I thought. Yep,
What do
sorry.
I do? Just pick one.
Dallas in a blowout.
Tell us what it is,
6:30 when I
Scotty.
woke up
Fortune
this morning.
cookie.
Scotty, tell him very quickly what this fishbowl is.
So just read it off. What's it say?
How did Cape Ann get its name? Then it says Chris.
He's not
How
here.
did
That
Cape
was
Ann
his
get its
que- that
name?
was his question.
Is he talking about Cape Ann or Bow Point?
No, Cape Ann, it says.
Oh, yeah, but Chris isn't here to tell us.
Well, I'll be a surrogate.
Okay, go ahead.
Cape Ann actually got its name from Charles I. He had one of his explorers over here. No, this is Cliffy Clavin and Chaz. Yeah, back there in the day. But Charles I sent an expedition over here, and they discovered Gloucester after Samuel de Champlain, which was a French explorer, originally named Beauport, meaning beautiful harbor. And then years later, Charles I sent his gang over and named it Cape Ann after his mother, Queen Anne. And that's how Cape Ann got its name.
Very nice.
That's
Very
cool.
Nice.
Oh, you
That's
can't
what
say.
you don't talk about.
You can't say.
That's why we go to the
Sorry.
fishbowl.
That's the news you just can't use.
Indigenous people. Thing. Yeah. There you go.
What do we
that.
got, Joe?
What's that?
What's next? What's up?
What's next?
You got a bang report?
Bang report. What did I hear? Oh no. Okay, I can't see that yet because it's not. Oh yeah. Oh, we heard. I think this is rebuked. Superman. We saw a meme that said that, and it was very
Misleading.
misleading because they
was.
had a New York Times banner at the top
Mm-hmm.
saying that Superman was coming out in the next episode as a bisexual character, and he went on a date with a man. That has been rebuked, though.
Well, it's the sun.
But I don't even know if it's
The
that.
character, the sun.
Oh, is that true though?
I believe it is.
Oh, okay. The sun.
As far as I know. I
Okay.
was just listening to something about it, a discussion about that yesterday.
Okay.
Way back to hold on,
Which
we cover it all here.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
All right. We're going to say the next topic then. We're going to pick the things because we're over an hour right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pick our 3 winners. All right. Now we'll do the thing, Jimmy. You're going to be quick on the draw now, right? We have 3 prizes. If you share the podcast and type shared, you'll be entered to win one of 3 prizes. This awesome ornament. Jimmy, you're on the wrong fucking thing. Oh, wrong size right there. It's a lobster. There's sand in the bottom. It's a lobster ornament. It looks a lot better in person. This
Yeah,
is good.
it's
You have the
pretty cool.
reflection. It's
It
really,
is pretty cool.
really cool. That's one prize. Number 2 prize is this magnet from Imagine Gallery. Brenda. Oh, right there. Nice. Nailed that focus.
Picking me
And that's a magnet. And that's from Brenda Davis at the Imagine Gallery. Open till next Sunday, I believe. And then we have these 2 stickers from Aaron Budak, and that's the Happy Humpback Cafe stickers. Does it say Happy Humpback anywhere on there?
No, we're just getting
It's
the
just-
logo out there.
Just
right
the logo, which is cool. You can put those on your cooler, put them on anywhere else.
Now.
I brought nothing.
So that's in the Wall Street Journal. So it is true. All right.
Scotty just
Doubted
pulled it
me
up.
again.
Scotty just pulled
How
it
many
up.
times is that today?
DC. Okay, so this is the news. DC Comics said the new Superman, John Kent, the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, will come out as bisexual in an upcoming issue of the superhero's 21st century story. Like his father and mother, John Kent has fallen for a reporter. That's interesting. So there you go. We're gonna have a. But they
Jay
say he's the
Sinclair,
said the
apparently.
new Superman, John Kent. So if he's the son of
Yes, he
Superman,
is
is Superman. So Superman's
Right.
gonna be bisexual. Very interesting. New times. New
Very-
times.
yeah.
We are with new times. Thank you for that, Paul, pulling that up. All right, we're gonna pull
We
our.
got one additional share, so we're up to 15.
Okay, we're up to 15. So so this is how it works. We're going to pick the 3 numbers, and when we say your name, the first person to respond in the comments gets the first pick of their prizes of the 3 prizes. You have to type in which prize you prefer. McCarthy's are in Newport, by the way.
Did you add Patrick? Patrick.
Oh, the one other thing I wanted to mention is my beautiful wife, Kate, which I haven't mentioned here. Kate is with 5 Mark Realty with Charlene, and they are killing it with the real estate. They get listings, they sell them right away. If you need to find an apartment, they have places that you can get in Gloucester and surrounding communities. They have a tremendous reach.
Yeah, we're gonna get that on a graphic for you, so we can just slide that up next time.
Yeah. Oh, Pat, that's right, Pat. We'll get that graphic so you could. I didn't realize we had that capability. So we'll do that next week. Thank you for good idea, Scotty. 15 shares was it, Pat?
15.
All right, going to 15. Here we go. Number 1. Get ready to enter which prize you want. Oops. Number 8.
Number 8, Lynn Scannell.
Lynn.
Scannell. Wow.
Thurston and Lovey.
Nashville, Tennessee. That's going to be a crank call. Okay. Thank you, Scotty. Number 7.
Number 7, Peter Tarantino.
And number 2. And number 2.
2 is Annie Rochon.
Annie Rochon. So
Rochon, we need one more, I think.
3. What was?
One.
1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Oh, we're good. Okay, 4.
Isn't that what you said?
So Peter Tarantino is going to be one of the stickers. Peter Tarantino picked the whale stickers. He was the first person to respond. So this is going to be one sticker, Peter, and the other person.
First choice. Yeah.
Number 8 wasn't
You
it?
got
8.
8.
All right, so this is going to be 12.
Number 12, Ed Collard.
Ed Collard.
Good for you, Ed.
Annie Rochon's going with the magnetic fish. So there's one sticker up for grabs and the lobster
And the
ornament, which I'm surprised that didn't go first. I think these are like $30 brand new.
Joey, before you close out,
Yep.
let's do a reminder on the Bloody Mary contest.
Thank you very much. Go in tight on Scotty. He deserves to get this.
No. You know the rules.
Okay. All right. I'll do it then.
Christmas globe. Okay, the ornament.
Ed gets the Christmas globe. So Ed is who's going to pick up the Christmas globe, Ed?
I'm going to drop it off. I think we've had an arrangement at Arts Abounds for Ed's daughter to pick it up.
Okay.
If I'm remembering.
Okay, good. All right. And Peter Tarantino.
The whale
So Lynn
sticker.
Scannell gets the other
whale.
sticker.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
So these will be at Arts Abound.
Arts Abound on Lexington Ave. We have I'm going here. We have a Bloody Mary contest. It's going to be this week. You can enter a picture with you and your Bloody Mary creation. We're going to post them to the blog at the end of the week, and the top 3, and we're going to have people vote which one they think is the most aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of, you could get a really crappy tasting Bloody Mary, but it'd be really pretty.
Right.
Which is,
come on now, that ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Yeah.
it could be. All right. So
One has a pretzel in it.
I know. I don't even want to show that because I kind of want it to be a good tasting one.
Well, good tasting, but
Okay.
you also you
All
got to
right.
dress it up. I mean, that's
All
part
right.
of the whole
Well,
allure of the picture.
Crow's Nest probably won't make it because it's just a basic thing.
It doesn't
All right. Well, all right. Go to camera 3. So this is what Scotty's looking
I
for.
made those.
That's not camera 3.
I
Fucking mighty. All right.
I mean, garnishes are a big
Share
part
the
of
word
Bloody Mary.
amongst your friends.
So
who
share.
may need
If
it.
you have a friend that makes an incredible Bloody Mary, I would highly recommend you get them to make one, take a picture, send it in so that they can be in the voting. Now, we are asking people, if you're going to enter the contest, be aware that we're the top 3 vote getters based on your picture over the course of this next week. We're asking them to bring in a batch of their Bloody Marys to be judged in studio 2 Sundays
taste.
on taste and presentation.
Well, yeah,
Taste
yeah.
and presentation. 2 weeks from now. So 1 week will be send in your pictures, and then the fall we'll announce it, and then the following week on the podcast we'll have them come in and vote. And make sure that when you submit your photo that you know that what's the date, Pat, so we can make sure people know.
Next week
is it October 31st?
The 31st is
24th.
It's the contest.
October
30th.
So you'd have
when we'll announce.
So you'd have to, for you to do this, we're asking you to make sure that you'd be available on October 31st to come in with your Bloody Marys to be judged. The top 3 vote getters are going to come in for the judging, so it's not too unruly. Neil and Aaron, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Send us press releases as you get closer. I'm sure when you have your build out close, give us a call. Jimmy and Pat will come over and take photos of yours. I'll come over and take pictures of Neil's because that's our neighborhood, and we'll just keep on. What is this picture?
I was wondering what that was.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's the tattoo.
Are we gonna get banned if we show this? Oh,
it's just a little bit of an ass crack, but it shows the 2 tattoos.
It's a little too much, though.
Is it too much?
Yeah, it's a little. That's
It is.
yeah. I will not lose view.
Really?
You're welcome, everybody.
I can't believe that guy went through.
Oprah? Did you call Oprah on that one?
We just had a vote and it all went.
Thanks everyone for joining us. We're going to go to our. So now this outro music right here comes from our friends over the bridge, November 6th at Minglewood Harborside. They're going to be playing their only local show for the rest of the year. Thanks for everybody for joining us.
Little town with big news. 411 come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you. Good morning, Gloucester, from over the bridge. OTB.